Hi Cancer, and welcome to Spirit Speaks Oracle Readings. My name is Tessa. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I hope you can take a minute to relax and unwind, grab a cup of tea, and join me for some messages that Spirit has for you for the month of June. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Happy birthday. I know that this is your birthday season, so very, very happy birthday to you. Hope it's great. This is going to be the luckiest month of the year, according to astrology. There's all kinds of movement, planetary movement going on. All of the planets actually change their signs this month, except for Uranus, that changes in the beginning of July. But so many things going on, I had to make a list for myself. One of the reasons why it's going to be a super lucky month is we have Venus sextiles Jupiter on June 4th. Okay, so think about Venus. It's the planet of love, beauty, fertility, abundance, money. And Jupiter, the planet of expansion, prosperity, good fortune, and protection. This is going to open up a window of opportunity for lots of blessings and good things in your life. Right after that, on the 5th, Venus enters Taurus, which is the earth sign of Taurus. Okay, so think about your material needs, your earthly needs already. And again, Venus being the planet of love and beauty and prosperity and fertility and money entering Taurus. That's very promising as well. A lot of you could be getting promotions, a raise, some type of boon in your finances around this time. Let's hope. And then on June 9th, Jupiter enters Cancer, the sign of Cancer, your sign. For an entire year, it's going to be in your sign, okay? So there are lots of opportunities for growth here, especially in the home and family sectors, okay? That's something to look forward to. We do have the full moon on June the 11th coming in. This is going to be, again, Jupiter ruled, so it's going to be a very powerful, intense full moon. So take advantage of that. This is going to bring a shift in our perspective. It's going to bring us into a new awareness. So that's something to look forward to as well. Remember, the full moon is also a great time for releasing, okay? What no longer serves you, to make room for your intentions that you want to begin. I didn't write it on here, I'm just noticing, but the summer solstice, I believe, should be on the 21st. I think that's the date every year. And I'm just noticing it's not on my board. But the summer solstice is coming up, longest day of the year. That's always a day for celebration. And then perhaps the luckiest day of June is June 24th, because that's when the sun conjuncts Jupiter, okay? So think about the sun. Think about that life-giving ability, the success, the energy, the action, okay, with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and prosperity. And then right after that, the next day, on June 25th, we have the new moon in your sign, again, in Cancer. This is actually going to be a super moon, so it's going to be very powerful. Take advantage of that as well. New moons are always a great time for setting new intentions, okay, and new beginnings. So go ahead and plant your seeds for what you'd like to see grow throughout the rest of the year, okay? It's a great time for that. Let's see what else Spirit has for you for your birthday month. The first card deck that I'm going to use is the Ask Your Guides deck. Okay, Cancer. Oop, shuffling kind of funny here. Okay. Okay, your higher self is coming through with a message of solitude. Can you see that card? That's your higher self, okay? Looks like a beautiful forest setting. This person is resting on this tree. This is obviously your higher self embracing you with a little bit of solitude, okay? Out in nature. The number 13 is on this card. Could be a number you'd like to check into. I believe 13 typically represents the divine feminine, okay? So check into that. The guidebook here, it says there are some key words here around solitude and your higher self. Observation, contemplation, renewal, and listening. Okay, definitely find some solitude, be a good listener, be observant. It says your desire to seek solitude is appropriate at this time. You're being counseled by your higher self to retreat and to renew your soul through quiet contemplation. Your nervous system has been overstimulated and you can't absorb any more input from the outer world. Step away and give yourself the necessary peace and time alone you require to revitalize your system. In doing so, you'll begin to sense, feel, and even hear the voice of your higher self, but only when you step into more natural surroundings. Okay? Take a little break, Cancer. Get away from the noise, from the drama, the chaos of life. Go out in nature if you can. Even if you can't get out in a forest, if you can get out in a park, if you can even look through your window, just looking at a nature setting that will help to calm you down, give you a little bit of quiet time in solitude, which you apparently need right now. You're overstimulated with all the input from the outer world. It says, reconnect with nature in whatever way is practical given your circumstances. Fully open your heart to your higher self, even if you fear that you can't make contact. You are making contact. Furthermore, your higher self asks you to take your time when contemplating your circumstances and considering your options. Resist the temptation to yield to any sense of urgency. There is no emergency. Your true direction will make itself known if you are patient. Your higher self also alerts you to the fact that not all the necessary pieces of information to make the best decision may be apparent yet. Okay. Your higher self wisely counsels that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is do nothing. The message, be quiet and wait. Okay? Okay, Cancer, take a little break. Go find some solitude. Your higher self is trying to connect with you. Okay? You are making contact with your higher self, and your higher self wants what's best for you. Okay? For your highest good. Your higher self is you. Okay? So take that time. Be patient. Wait. Okay? Now's not the time to do anything. Just wait it out and see. The second oracle deck that I'm going to use for you today is actually a tarot deck. It's the Spirits of the Woodland Tarot, and I'm excited to use this particular deck because it's new to me. It's always fun working with new decks. Okay, I'm actually going to pull 3 cards for you for the month of June and read to you the message surrounding them. Okay, and the first card that I pulled for you is the Justice card, okay? The Justice card. Here we have the symbolism of a hare with antlers, deer antlers, okay? The connection with spirit with the deer antlers here. A balancing of the scales. This could be some type of legal matter that you are involved with. It could be just a signing of a contract, some negotiation as well. Do you see all of these beautiful flowers around this hare? This symbolizes prosperity and abundance, okay? And the card is often a card that signals you will prevail in whatever legal matter or contract or whatever negotiation you're dealing with at the moment, okay? As long as you remain fair and balanced, and you have all the facts and you try to be as objective as possible. Okay, so you might need to seek a little bit of solitude before coming into this, but again, if you're fair, your situation should be beautiful and bright. So the second card I pulled for you is the Ten of Swords, okay? The Ten of Swords. Typically in traditional tarot, it's a pretty gruesome scene, 10 swords in the back of an individual, which oftentimes symbolizes maybe cutting your losses on something, okay? It could be a difficult period that has just ended, okay? Or you might be forced right now to take a rest, okay? To understand that you're not in control of everything. In this imagery, we have what looks like maybe a circle of monoliths and mushrooms, and then there's this flowing river and a beautiful white mystical deer, like a deer spirit, perhaps guiding you. What I get from this is with those monoliths, that was like a gathering, a meeting place where decisions and things were made by a higher council of sorts, by the ancient druids, who have you. So there are some decisions that are being worked out right now. If you follow this mystical deer spirit and go with the flow, you should come out past these troubles. Okay, turn your back on troubles, and you should come out for the better. Okay, but stay focused, find that solitude, because remember, as long as you are making fair and objective decisions, okay, whatever situation you're in will be assessed properly, and you can move on to beautiful things. Okay, and the last card I pulled for you, which is a fantastic card for you to get, Cancer, is the Six of Wands, okay? Six of Wands. In this representation, we have this mighty hawk that, I don't know if you can see right here, has successfully captured some prey. Looks like possibly a bunny rabbit, okay? So this is a card of victory, of success, okay? So it looks like you played fair, okay? You found that beauty with whatever was going on in a contract, court case, you name it. You were objective. You're going to prevail, okay? You're going to get through that. You followed Spirit's direction, and yeah, you've achieved victory here. This could be a promotion at work. You very well might get some type of a recognition for this. Again, perhaps in the public spotlight as well. So way to go, Cancer, okay? Those are great cards to see. And the last oracle deck that I'm going to use for you is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. We will see what animal spirit would like to guide you throughout the month of June. Okay. I'm shuffling a little funny right now. There you go. I feel your card. Okay, the Elephant Spirit, all right? Learn from the past. Elephant Spirit. Okay, so again, you're gonna see some victory here, okay? But don't forget what you learned along the way. You were faced with some challenges, some hurdles. Okay, learn from the past, says Elephant Spirit. The number 25 is at the top of that card, which could be an angel number you could check into to clarify the message. Okay, it says, although we often wish we could leave the past behind, Elephant Spirit reminds us that memory matters. We must respect the wisdom of the elders who hand down to us traditions they have shaped to express our connection to each other and respect for the community. What has come before informs what we are experiencing today, and we must never forget our legacy of strength and dignity. Elephant Spirit appears with the message that we are to acknowledge that which came before and learn from it. All of us are memory-based creatures, and we must revisit the past to understand where we are and where we are going. The stories of events you experienced the stories in our collective memory, and the stories of relationships you have had can be told many ways. What story will you tell? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to make it one that stirs in you a sense of power and dignity, for you have honored yourself by choosing to learn from your past. Spirit rejoices at your willingness to learn and grow. Okay, fantastic, Cancer. Okay, you've learned from the past. You've grown. Spirit rejoices in this, it says. Okay. There is a protection message that I will read for you as well that could apply to some of the Cancers out there. It says, are you feeling uncomfortable with a tradition, custom, or familiar behavior that no longer fits who you are? Do you wish the past could be erased so it could no longer cause you a moment's pain? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to write a different story and alter the traditions in ways that acknowledge that we all evolve, for transformation is our nature. Elephant Spirit calls you to not be selective in your memory, because ignoring the good or the bad will prevent you from growing your wisdom and strength. Build on the best of the past, learn from the worst, and walk into the future with dignity, accompanied by Elephant Spirit, who remembers the truth and honors your strength and wisdom. Okay, all right. So yeah, what stories will you tell? Okay, make sure that it honors your dignity there. Okay, you went through some times, but you're gonna come out victorious. Okay, as long as you follow Spirit, go with the flow, understand that not everything is in your control, but if you play fair, if you're honest and truthful, an absolutely beautiful outcome awaits you. Okay, and don't forget to tune in with your higher self. Okay, and find that quiet time out in nature that will help you come to this particular outcome. Okay, that's great news, Cancer. I'm happy to hear it. Happy birthday again to you. I hope your birthday is at least wonderful. This is your reading for June. If you liked it, please like and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned as I will have your weekly readings for the month of June coming up. Take care.